with all the focus on Google in the last week, there's one woman whose name hasn't been mentioned yet after Eric Schmidt and Larry Page taking over. And it's another Google executive called Shona Brown, who's the Senior VP of Business Operations there. But in my view, she's really going to be, one of the primary powers behind the throne of new CEO Larry Page. And here's why. She's a brilliant person. She's a Rhodes Scholar, got a PhD from Stanford University in strategy and organization. She went and worked at McKinsey and headed up their global strategy practice. And that's how she met the two co-founders from Google and started working with them, and then got offered the job to come in and work as a senior executive at Google in 2003, a year before they went public. But she is an expert at striking the right balance between too much organizational structure and too little. In fact, she wrote a book about it 13 years ago with her doctoral advisor called Competing on the Edge, which is a great read. And it basically finds that these companies, and especially high-tech companies, do best when they have a combination of the entrepreneurial zeal of a startup with the benefits of structure, processes, clear roles and responsibilities that you see in large organizations without tripping into too much bureaucracy. So with the moves and Page taking the reins of power now, I believe Shona Brown is going to be given a primary job and seat at the table in really helping to remake Google. And I think she's going to be successful. She's brilliant. She's been successful everywhere she's been in her career. And even though in the next 6 months, I expect some bumpiness for Google's stock price because Page is going to be basically learning on the job in the new role, over the long term, over 6 months out, I really like Google and I really like the stock. And it's because of people like Shona Brown.